girl my ex stole from
So
me on
this is
Cash App.
basically the story on how he stole from me. I'm gonna try to sum it up in this video if I can. So when we first started becoming official, he could not get a Cash App because obviously he's not from here. So what I did was I had Cash App, but will have two other bank accounts. So I'm like, well, I have a Cash App card. I'll just log into my Cash App on your phone, and you can take the Cash App card, and so that way also, like, if somebody was to try to send money to him, like, he can just access it on his own. He don't have to keep asking me and this and that. So it could just give him some more, like, wiggle room. um Fast forward, we break up, and I just kind of thought it would be malicious to delete the account and make another account, because at the end of the day, he is not from here. And just because we broke up, like, doesn't mean that I need to be malicious. So, and also within that time frame, like, you know, I just, like, it wasn't, to me, like, I was paying attention, but I didn't really pay attention to that. Like, I knew he still had my Cash App, but I just, like, I just obviously would never think, but you can never be too careful. Fast forward, I had one card that I had linked on there because if I lost that card, um, it would have to get sent to the mail. So I always linked that card. He ended up taking that card off, which I still didn't get mad about, because how can I be mad about something he didn't know? But it did irritate me. So I'm like, okay, cool, whatever. I'll just figure that out on my own. And so fast forward some more. He calls me and he's like, hey, can I use your Cash App? Which is, I should have already known it was going to be something weird, because you never called me and asked me to use my Cash App. Now, I had transferred some money from my Cash App to my actual account, and I left like $19 or something like that on my Cash App. So I'm like, yeah, you can use my Cash App. And I'm kind of thinking in my head, like, why are you calling me to ask me about my Cash App? And you use my Cash App. Like, this ain't the first time you use my Cash App. Like, because obviously I get the notification. So now all of a sudden you want to ask me to use my Cash App. So I'm chilling with my godparents, and I see that my card is unlinked. And so immediately it's already something like alerting me in my head, like, go check my Cash App. So I go check my Cash App, and my money's not on my Cash App. So I'm like, dang, like, you stole from me. I'm like, why would you steal my money off my Cash App? Like, and I don't really care if it was $1, a penny. I don't care, because at the end of the day, like,